Hello friends and welcome to an all-new Oxygen Not Included Let's Play. That's right, our last colony ended fairly abruptly actually. It seemed like things were going pretty great up to like episode 11 and then all of a sudden things just went terrible. I thought I had solved our oxygen problem and the next thing you knew everybody starved to death. So I think we're going to do a little better this time around. I have got a better idea of how to play this game. I played 5 offline games since I started that last one and did pretty good on my 5th game. I made it through 100 and something days, which I think is about as well as you can really expect to do on this one. Now I'm going to put a little bit of effort into rolling up decent dupes here. I don't really want anybody with negative athletics, so we'll go ahead and shuffle that. This one looks pretty good. Good digging, good creativity, good learning. Good, I'll take it. This one, plus athletics and plus tinkering. Not too bad. Reasonable decor expectations. I don't know, I like this one pretty good. Athletics, cooking, digging. Alright, so let's see if we can... too bad, negative. So, positive athletics, positive creativity. Alright, yeah, this'll do. Oh wait, can't research, but it has strong creativity. Alright, well let's skip that one then. Oh, plus 7 creativity, good. Alright, we'll do this one, that's fine. I really want to get somebody with strong learning, like that's the best, it's supposed to be one of the best ones to go with. But I also don't like sitting there and re-rolling till you get perfect setup. I don't like perfect setups. We're just trying to have fun, right? All right. I'm going to call this one Gasping Rock because that is what our last colony was. It was a gasping rock, and we're going to do that on this one too. Should be pretty quick to embark, right? I don't think you really have to wait too long. Get everybody out. Oh, I meant to go through and rename. Now I went through and randomized our names from the last series. Oh, I like how I already got 5% stress on everybody. Jeez, why is everybody so stressed out? You just got spawned. I went through and randomized all the names, and our first 3 are going to be Draconic Rose. Next up is Smith and then Eliza. So we got Smith and then Eliza. So no new names added in because we pretty much had everybody in the last one. And so welcome back, everyone. All right. I guess everybody can cook. You're not going to do art. Everybody can compost for now. I guess you're going to do all of our research there, Ralph. That's fine. Although I probably, well, everybody's going to end up getting good athletics eventually, so I'll just leave that like it is. I don't think there's any matter in who harvests, right? Like I think it's a matter of how long it takes or something. All the rest of this stuff I'll leave everybody capable of doing. Like it might not be a bad idea. Actually, I'll knock you out of digging so you can concentrate on like sweeping, and that'll be good. All right. Wow, Jack, you're really talented. I picked a good dupe with you. Okay. First off, we'll just mine this stuff out just to get some materials. I don't necessarily need to mine that out yet. And let's take a look at what we have. We've got some water up here. That's oxygen. Okay. So we've got a decent amount of water right off the start. Not a whole lot of vacuum. There's one little vacuum, another vacuum spot there. Don't have to worry too much about that. Plenty of algae up here, so that's going to be real nice to get to. All right. Now, I definitely don't want to overexpand this time. I want to keep a nice tight. Oh, that's right. You don't. You don't dig. I want to keep a nice tight colony. So probably I'm going to go ahead and send this ladder. I think I'll send it down through the center here, like this, and we will access this water here. As far as our tiles are concerned, we want to go with 4 tall. And actually, you know, one thing I kind of like to do is just have a 2 tall area in the middle for our storage area and like bathrooms. And then we'll go 4. Right? Is that 4? There you go, great. And that might actually be it for our living quarters. We'll just keep it consolidated down to here. Even that might be more than we're going to end up needing. I might maybe put airlocks over on this side and then just keep our living quarters to this area right here. Let's kind of make that our focus and see how it goes. That's right. Number keys don't do anything. It's the tab keys in this one. Pretend that you're playing Transport Fever. That's how the speed adjustments work. Kind of nice that we can have. Well, I guess we can't have multiple people working on the ladder at the same time. What we can do is, do we want to start digging up here already? I don't really think that we do. Like, we could do that to tap out that water, and then it would end up going down into here. I guess let's build that ladder up there. Don't quite want to tap that water yet, but we will soon. So we have coal and dirt. I think that won't break through, but we kind of need to keep these guys busy. So we can start digging this out, and we can dig this out, and then of course we'll want to dig that out, and then we can release that water so it'll flow down into there. What are you doing there, Smith? Why do you not have anything to do? You should have tasks available for you. Really, running out of oxygen already? Oh, you know. I guess the CO2's got to pool down somewhere. Sand, of course, always gets in the way. Wow, you get bored easy there, buddy. Are you not capable of building or something? You definitely should be capable of hauling. So I had a pretty interesting setup for my storage in the in my offline game. I think I might actually try to do that in this one too. Basically, I would keep, you know, I just had all the storage stuff specialized and then kind of organized in little clumps. So we'll do that with this one as well. Worked out pretty well. Made it easy to keep track of basically how full I was of anything. Oh, I like that. Geez, a big old thing of water is bursting through there. Maybe I don't want to open up this water quite yet. If it's just breaking, like it's gonna, not really gonna fill that up, but it's gonna fill it up more than it was. It's killing all of our plants that are in there. So it'll just get us a bunch of seeds, I guess. Doesn't really hurt anything that it's not really killing all those plants, I guess. Alright, we can still be putting down tiles, that's for sure. Since we have somebody who is incapable of digging. I could be building beds. Furniture. Cot. Probably should, we're going to want to get research going here soon. I don't think anybody's allowed sleeper, right? I think I would, actually I didn't really pay attention to what their drawbacks were. Oh, I need to get a bathroom going. I saw one of those guys has a small bladder. And, vomiter, okay, and a scaredy cat. Alright, that's alright. The toilet is under plumbing. Outhouse. I'll put you... Oh, really? Is that contaminated water? Did somebody already go to the bathroom? Jeez. Wow. Alright, I guess I should know. You gotta build that outhouse quickly. Oh, boo. That's not good. So somebody's gonna get up and pee on the floor. Well, I'm off to a bad start. Didn't think that through very well. That's alright, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get this night over with. Build that toilet, that's good. So maybe nobody else is gonna pee on the floor. So we've got that toilet built. I've just got to get the floor underneath it. Very good. Requires a food source. Yep, sure does. Need to mine out a little bit of that. Mine that out. Guess we don't want to mine that out quite yet. We do want to get that bed opened up so we can start building that. Gonna want to get some power going and some research going here. I guess the dupe who is incapable of digging is all well and good, but it's kind of impractical at the very start because there's so much digging involved, not as much actual construction involved. Also a lot of sand movement involved. Oh, I don't really want to dig out up that oxygen. I haven't found out what happens if you dig oxygen stuff. I'm sure it continues to deteriorate and turn into oxygen, right? Alright, so what's her face is idle. Smith. You'd think that you could be hauling something at this point, Smith. Surely there's something to haul. That's good, you can build, that's good. Uh-oh. That must have been sand. Sand doesn't make for very good floors. You're gonna go filtration medium in that one. That'll keep you busy for a little while. We will build some tiles along here. I'd prefer that you guys go up there and dig rather than build at this point, but... Oh, you know what? I can make that happen. Because I will just turn everybody else... Oh, wait. Turn you guys off, and I'll leave Smith on building, so then you guys can focus on digging. Although I think we're going to kind of be done with digging here. We'll have our basic setup going. Let's get that power... Oh, really? Oh, I don't have any metal mined out yet? That is... kind of a surprise. Let's dig over to here so we can get some copper. And is that copper? Yeah, let's dig that out too. I don't want to dig too much up here. I guess actually I don't even need to dig the rest of this ladder because the idea was to open up that water, but we don't have anywhere to store it right now. So I need to hold off on that. We could combine these into one giant cistern. Alright, so there's our copper, so let's build that generator. And then we will want to build a research, our basic research station. Just throw that right there, it'll be fine. Run a power line between the two of them. And that's a good start. And then we will concentrate on research and try to get basically as much research done as we can with only a couple of dupes. And then we'll build up our base. I think we're only going to end up with maybe 5 or 6 dupes and stick with that. My 5th colony definitely did pretty well with that setup. I feel like it was as strong as... I mean, it was way stronger than our Rimworld colony, even though it only had like half as many dupes. And because people weren't stressed out all the time, and you know, they kind of just concentrated, like things were just going well overall. So, yeah, that's kind of my goal for this one. These guys are gonna, you know, oh, he must be narcoleptic. We'll have another dupe here available in a few minutes. And let's get research going here. Open research, farming tech is always the one I like to start with. And with the limited tasks, we'll be able to do art quickly as well. I think I'll make that our second research task, and then we'll be able to... although we're not going to be able to... Yeah, got to get those floors built. Why are you generating power? Smith, you're the only builder, right? So let's turn you off of generating power. We can let somebody else do that. Very good. And you can haul, and you can... Is the other one capable of researching? I know I've got 2 people set to research, right? No, we've only got the 1. Is that Draconic Rose? Are you the one who's... why don't you stop generating power? So, alright, now we've got very specific tasks lined up for everybody. Right, we do need a battery. I'll just throw that battery right there. Connect you 2 up. There we go, very good. And that should keep everybody busy for a little while. Alright, this is full of raw minerals, so we'll do another raw mineral there. Set up another storage unit over here. We won't need too many of the sediment one. Probably should have left a little more room for raw mineral because that one will fill up. Well, with any luck, we'll find one of those monsters, the burrowing underground monsters, because it turns out that those are really useful. They turn basically anything into coal, and I could set it up to eat up our excess raw minerals, or I could set it up to eat, like the tutorial video I looked at showed they had them eat clay and fertilizer, which is good because I haven't really found any use for either clay or fertilizer. Now this is set up. No, I don't have one set up for organics yet, so I should get something set up to take the organics as well. But we'll worry about that. Dupes don't like the clutter laying around, so we should try to get this clutter cleaned up as quick as we can. I think I might have everybody a little too specialized right now. I need to get that battery, because right now the research is basically being funded by somebody running on the battery thing the entire time. There we go. We'll get that taken care of here in a minute. Looks like they're working towards it. Do we have, there we go. And that'll free up the need for somebody to run constantly on the treadmill. Poor Draconic Rose like falls asleep while researching. It's pretty funny. And you are going to hold organic, sure. I don't think that was my intention, but that seems to be the thing that we have the most of sitting around on the floor right now. You're holding, oh, wait. Raw mineral, okay, yeah. Filtration, organic, good, very good. And we're going to want to get some food set up here before too long. Matter of fact, I think I might set up the, get this edge of our colony cleared out. Alright, do we want to grab a 4th dupe? Probably not, but let's see if we have anybody that's particularly great. This one is pretty good. I cannot cook, that's okay. +2 learning, so it will learn skills faster. -15 decor expectation. I don't like the destructive stress response. But, sure, I'll take Leia. Oh, I used to have a... my old assistant was named Leia. She was pretty cool. But this one is going to be Rasta. Rasta, welcome to the colony. You're one of my better colonists. Print you up. We will set up a cot for you. And let's get some specialization set up for you, Rasta. I don't want you doing art. That's fine. You're not going to research. I mean, you can generate power. That's okay. So I can kind of diversify everybody a little bit more now. As a matter of fact, I'll even turn you back onto digging. And I'll turn you guys both back onto building too. Why not? And generating power. So I still just want Draconic Rose to... No, you can research too. But I don't want you guys doing art. I don't want you guys doing research. Alright, now we're good. That'll help keep everybody busy. How close are we getting to Farming, getting pretty close. Do we have seeds? It looks like we have a couple of seeds. So we'll be able to plant those plants. Looks like the CO2 is gathering up down here, which is just fine as far as I'm concerned. I guess this will be the bottom level of our base. So we are going to need to expand out this our water storage, because I want to put a floor down here so we can use that to put the plants on top of it. One thing I've noticed with water storage is if you build a tile over the top of where water is, like, that water will disappear. It doesn't just displace the water up. You know, I mean, that kind of really sucks when you're trying to build a wall around your water storage. So for now, basically, we're going to try not to dig like around the water storage, so that the tiles, you know what I mean, like in the aspect that the tiles would break through. That way we don't have to worry about that. It's good to know that we have this extra water up there, and we have some good water there too. It should last us quite a while with our current population. It's not going to get too big too fast. Expand those over there. Now, nobody's really doing any cleaning up at this point. Oxygen is holding up really well. If we're going to be putting plants down here, we're going to need to clear out those tiles too. And let's run a ladder down. I guess we'll run it down there. And then we can clear out all these tiles. Maybe it would be smart to... I don't need to place tiles under all this stuff. It can just sit like it is. I think 2 layers of granite and obsidian or whatever should be plenty to hold the water in without having to worry about the water just busting through and leaking away. So, oh, research complete. Great. Let's do interior decor next. Let's get some of that food planted. Nope, not floating in the air. How about we plant it on the ground like a reasonable person? There we go, that's good. That'll give us food coming in here. Maybe even in time for us to not have to worry about making food out of mud. Those mush bars always seem kind of disgusting, although it doesn't seem like it ever stresses anybody out or anything. Get those planted. Very good. I looked up there and I was like, Gasping, what? What? Oh, that's the name of the colony, Gasping Rock. That's what I get for giving my colony such a provocative name. I did open up this little vacuum spot, you know, whatever. I'm going to want that copper and everything, but I don't really want to open it up. I guess I could go mine it out and then just like wall that off. I don't really want to open up that vacuum either, but I'm going to need all that copper pretty much, so we'll see how long it takes before I actually need it. I'm going to start replacing these with tile floor set. Oh, no, I don't want to do that until the water has been moved out of the way. That's right. I just got done talking about how if you build tile over water, the water just disappears. There's a reason I said that. All right, well, I feel like we've got a pretty good start to our colony here. Everybody seems to be looking happy, and we've got nice little beds and everything set up for everybody. Let's get ourselves a. It's too bad there's no way to turn off the UI. I don't think there is there? Can we look at the keys in here? I guess this is probably something that I could look at without. I'd say, what is plan 1 and plan 2? What does all that do? Doesn't seem to do anything. All right. Yeah, it'd be nice to see if you could turn off the UI in this. Just it makes for nice, clean screenshots. Anyways, hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode and our new series. If you're new to my channel, check out some of my other videos. If you like Rimworld, I play Rimworld every day. I've got a great Factorio run going. I'm working on building a rocket ship before Alpha 15 comes out, and then I'll do a new run in Alpha 15. I also play other games. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to pick up right now. I'm kind of focusing on these 3 games, Rimworld, Factorio, and Oxygen Not Included. I hope you'll subscribe and don't find me too annoying. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment. I love hearing from my viewers. That is where the names of our dupes come from. These are all viewers. And if you would like to be in a future colony, leave your name in the comments and I will put you in the list. And we randomize that up at the start of every new colony. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys are my only friends. It's true. And thank you for being there. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.